Here we go.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Warriors Hockey. Still the Justin Waldron tournament. Warriors coming off a tough 2-2 tie against the Locos.
The Locos, who are losing right now. They might have lost.
Trying to watch.
The game's over.
Yeah, the scoreboard says 0-0 over there, so we don't know if the Locos, how that game ended with A-Navy, but we'll get an update on that here pretty quick. My phone's tied up with the last 2 minutes of the Hawkeyes game. And what do we got today? Who are we playing here?
We are playing Monument, the Rebels.
The Rebels now. So it used to be the Colorado Rampage. Now it's the Monument Rebels. Both of them pretty cool logos, pretty cool names, I think. Always good in black, right?
Yeah.
We actually played in Monument earlier. This little guy.
How'd he do?
Nico had a goal today.
Nice.
Had a pretty good snipe. And did you win the games today? Yeah. Okay. He says they won both of them. So we were down in Monument. We got to see the new 8U jerseys. They were sharp.
Were they?
Yeah.
I know one of the dads who was a little upset because evidently their team dues were $800 for U8s.
I don't think ours were any cheaper than that.
Oh, were they? No, their team dues.
Oh, okay.
Not the program dues, the team dues.
Yeah, that figures. But the gal I talked to this morning said they paid about $50 for their jerseys. They're reversible, and they were pretty nice. But okay, let's catch up here on what we got.
Okay.
This is a get-right game, in my opinion.
It's got to be.
Elvis and I are always pretty straightforward about games. And I told him the same thing I told him last year in a tournament when we played a little bit weaker team. I said, you go tell your teammates, this is a game where you get right, you feel good, you score a bunch of goals. But in order to do that, you got to play with your hair on fire like you did earlier.
You did. And they played great this morning, which I was a little nervous, early morning game. I went home and took a nap. I'll be honest. I was like, and I'm up at 4:30 all week, and it took it out of me today.
That doesn't sound like any fun at all. So what we got here is Monument team coming in 0-2. I forgot to check what their scores were, but on the season in league play they're 0-5.
Yeah.
So common opponents. They lost 5-2 to DU. We beat DU 5-2.
Right.
They lost to Boulder, and we beat up Boulder pretty good.
Right.
So we're definitely capable of getting after them. To recap this morning, what were you going to say?
No. I was just going to comment that, I saw the same thing.
Yeah. So to recap this morning, we finished 2-2. Stewart and Schroeder had the goals. We had a 2-0 lead late in the third period. Unfortunately, that's been the tournament. Yeah, we had a late lead against Navy on this same rink. But we finished 2-2. Tough, hard-fought game for our guys. And now we're coming in 0-1-1.
0-1-1.
And Monument's coming in at 0-2. So both teams really looking for a win.
Right. And we needed Navy to beat the Locos, which I think they did. There was only 2 minutes left. It looks like the game's over. They went up 4-3 with 2 minutes left. I didn't see the final score.
A little tighter game than I would have thought. I would have thought Navy would have had some confidence and got at them. And honestly, this morning I thought we had a couple chances to put them away. Remember, Evans had the breakaway, which would have made it 3-1, probably would have ended the game. And we had a few other chances. So that's hockey.
That's youth hockey, especially.
Pick up the pieces and move on. And like I said, this has got to be a get-right game. And as I say that, I'm watching my phone. The Hawkeyes are up by 1 against Oregon with 34 seconds to go. The 2-point conversion was ruled no good, or they'd be up 3. And Oregon's at the 50-yard line. So try not to get distracted at that. It was raining cats and dogs down there earlier, and there's a big completion by Oregon. So looks like they're in field goal range. So here come the Warriors. That looks like Vieira, and that looks like Kono and Schroeder.
Okay.
Lines are a little different. Here comes Big Tom right over by us, and Elliott's back there with him. So boom, Elvis goes down hard off the draw, and I know he didn't love that, but he's back up, which is good. Puck's in front by Kono, jammed around, Elvis just misses. Man, Elvis had a real good chance there, and I'm keeping my eye on him because he went down pretty hard on that one. So Elliott takes one in the shorts. Well, puck's at our goal. Brian just kind of kicks off. Elvis looks, turns and throws it right to the defender. Pretty good pass if your teammate's black. Okay, puck's out and goes through Kono's legs. Man. Icing not called?
Not called.
Okay. I paused there. So
I thought it was too.
Great back check.
The goalie had his hand up and everything. I thought that was an icing.
Yep. Great back check there by Elvis to keep the puck down. Now it's Kono, Vieira. Vieira, look in the middle. Kono, look down. Puck's on net, and it kicks off the goalie between Elvis's legs. But Elvis with the back check again and bangs one off the guy's skates. Man, we've had bad luck with that today. Okay, line change. Tom pokes away. Shots ripped back of the net.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, we didn't need to start off like that.
Nope. If that was 88, that's Chase and a lot of letters. I'm not going to try to say that last name. We were in a line change there. Forwards are going off, and guy got around Thomas there and got a pretty clean shot and went top right corner. All right, second line's in, which is Webster at center, Paxton at wing, and Evans at wing. Okay, so here we go. Haggard picks up, just try to bully the puck through, and he is successful. He's just going to drive down Broadway and fires one off the front of the net. It's temporarily loose, but gobbled up. That's Caden Straub in there for goalie for Monument. Pretty impressive move by Haggard.
Yeah, that was a good move. Good move.
Was hoping he could get through or get a cleaner shot, but still got it towards the net. And here we go. Evans peels off and lets Haggard play. And now we're running the other way. I'm trying to figure out, it almost looked like the Rebels had necklaces on, but they don't. It's just part of their jersey. Okay, Evans gives chase out here by the blue line. That puck escapes. Can he fight through? Nope, he goes down. Webster's, hey, banged off of the skates there. And now Soren Mullen. What's his new nickname?
Oh, the Minnesota Madman.
Minnesota Madman. Thanks to Ryan McGrady for that. Ison's in at center. He's able to get that puck through temporarily. Now played up by Ober. Ober gives way to Dotson.
Oh, icing. Okay.
So Elijah and Ison are in together. And Stewie.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do a hustle line. That's fine. Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can find three just guttier hustle dudes on the team than those three. So here comes, as we say that, there comes Elijah trying to lift the stick, and he's successful. Now he fires down off the defender.
Needs some help.
Hopefully Isan can go chase that. There comes Elijah again. Bang!
Oh, gotta keep it in there. Yeah, just a bit outside.
Little competitive contact there from Dotson.
Yep. Don't mind that. Me and my Liam had a little talk about love the competitiveness. Let's be aware of the clock.
Yep. If you remember from earlier today, late penalty. It was a matching penalty, though, from Stewie and one of their guys. So, as it were, it didn't hurt the team at all, and it was good, feisty play. But we don't want to take a penalty, and there comes... Man, I think we got lucky there that Stewie didn't get called for that. Kind of went in and didn't play the puck. As it is, we are back around, and that's called offsides. Meanwhile, on the Hawkeye update, it looks like Oregon's lining up to attempt a game-winning field goal. So everyone out there in Hawkeye land, Noonan, everybody yell for a miss here. I don't know where we're going to.
Looks like we're getting a penalty here.
Yep, and Oregon just kicked the field goal and won.
We're getting a penalty.
And penalty on Eson. Not sure what he did. We didn't see anything
I
on the play.
didn't see anything on that play.
Okay. It says 1 minute on the clock. No, there it goes. Now it says 1:30. Puck's going to be dropped down here on our right, down in Coffin Corner. Kicked around, and now Clark kind of peels off. A defenseman has to chase. But you know what I saw there? Okay, that's going to be ice, but that's fine.
That's okay. That's okay. It's a PK.
You know what I saw there? Clark did not chase the puck into the corner, and McGrady hollered at him and pushed him. And I don't care what form of communication we get, as long
as there's communication.
Absolutely. So McGrady said, "Elliot, go get the puck," and he did. And then we ended up clearing it, and here we clear it again. So that's good for us. Go chase that. Vieira's back on at center with Ober now.
Offsides.
Couldn't tell you what they're trying to do with the lines, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Sometimes it works, and sometimes why mess with what's working?
Yeah. As you know, I've liked the Dotson line. It seems like they've been getting a lot of pressures, but whatever, you got to produce no matter where you're at.
That's right. First, second, third, however you want to look at it.
Yep. Puck's taken away, and Webster hits the deck again. So, man, here comes Monument down. Brian with a kick save there. Great play. Brian Wang's the only reason we're not down 2-0 there. Just an absolutely clean look, and he kicked it to the side. Rebels gather back here in their zone, and they're able to swing it across to come out. And now they gain the zone. Let's get somebody on them. Puck's off of Brian again. Man. Okay, puck escapes the zone. Rebel guy goes down. There we go. Somebody for us picks it up. Stewie just flips that out temporarily, but we chase it back. Penalty's over. 7:09 left in the first period. 1-0 Rebels. Moen kind of kicks around. Here goes Haggard. Got someone in front of you, Haggard. All right, got somebody way in front. Nope, but Haggard carries, and so he's going to get around to the forehand. Rips over the net. Okay, Kono in the corner. Yeah, the forward pairings are, I don't know if they're just rolling, kind of like you would do in an adult drop-in.
Right.
But we got Kono and Stewart. Webster's in at center. Okay. Stewie pokes away, great play, and that's picked up by Kono. He's going to try to get around a guy. He does, and Kono's kind of taken down from behind. I would think he didn't fall in his own. Man, puck escapes to the neutral zone and into our zone. Moen, the Minnesota man, gives chase. That's just kicked right back to the defender again. Slid across. Brian kind of does the splits almost, looking for it. Puck's played over into the open space by the Warriors bench. Vieira kicks out to Elvis, but he's not ready, and now he is. Man, sticks tied up there for a little bit. Oh. Moen Kono just about had that. Elvis gives chase here in the corner. Got the guy on his back. Go ahead and get meaner there, Elvis. Yep, he kicks forward to Kono. Kono, you got some open ice if you can go. He's gonna get around the corner, get a shot. What a pass. Oh! What a pass by Kono. Unfortunately, slid through Vieira's legs. Now we're just down in the corner banging around.
Can't really see it down there.
Probably can't see it home, but we'll keep you up to date if anything's... Here, it's out to McGrady. Kick across. There you go. Great pass by McGrady. Clark dances in, fires towards the net. It's behind the net. Elvis is like, get out of the way, Bryce. Elvis, get it again. Come around for the wraparound. And he does.
Oh, good play, good play. That's the first offensive pressure we've really had.
So Elvis and Bryce kind of same place, same time, banged into each other. Elvis basically said, get out of the way, and then tried to slide him the puck. It didn't work. So then he went around the back side of the net, tried to wrap around. It was loose temporarily. Kono couldn't get a stick on it, and goalie's able to smother. So we wholesale change. Oh, man. That was a good hustle play by the Rebels. Unfortunately for us, we were able to hang on to it. McGrady kicks down. Okay, guys got to get up and chase. There goes Webster. Nice spin move there. Banged off the boards. Just a tremendous pass. And here we go at the net. Brian gobbles up. Tremendous save.
Man, we are getting lucky here.
Yep. Brian has 2 incredible saves or we'd be down 3-0.
I don't know what's happened here.
You see the pass by the Monument guy off the boards? That's what, I mean, I have pulled all my hair out at this point in the season trying to get our guys to make that bank pass as defensemen. And what we get a lot is we kind of get the straight pass, which ends up in icing. So hopefully we learn from that. Evan's got to get up. Okay. Looks like we're off sides. Break for us. So Evans has been picking up on something, and he's sniffing the breakaways. That's what was happening there. And he went for it, tried and missed. We have over on left wing, Evans on right wing, and Jack Webster at center. That's McGrady coming out of there. You might as well just keep skating, big fella. Yup, flips it into the zone. Okay,
chase,
forwards go. Paxton, that's you. Get down there. Paxton peels off. I'd love him to just go chase. McGrady keeps it in, and it's back out. All right. I think our forwards need to dive down there at the net a little bit more aggressively.
Yes. Yes.
Basically, if you just let them pick up and skate, they're going to pick up some momentum, and you're just going to be chasing them. And that hurt us a lot against Park for the Locos. All right, we are down here at the face-off dot in Coffin Corner. Not only is it hard to see normally, but their broadcast crew is also obstructing. Everybody peels off for us. No forward on the boards. So then you're going to chase. Puck finds the front of the net again. Brian with another kick save.
Ooh, man.
Having trouble keeping track of whoever. I think that's Isan. Puck escapes. Stewart's going to be the only one giving chase here. Is this icing or no? No arm up. Stewart gives chase, rubs him away, throws it back at the net. Man, I think that was Dotson that had a chance at it. Yep, here you go. Turn around, Dotson. There you go. Isan, spin around to your forehand, please. Nope, backhand at the net. Gobbled up by Straub.
That's all right. That's all right. We're finally getting a little bit of offensive pressure here.
We are getting the pressure. I thought he had time there to spin around and get the forehand. Broken record, but I just don't love backhands.
Not at this age.
No. And that's fine. You get it on net, you get it loose, then we just need the other guys to do their jobs. Okay, Stewart's able to play it down past the goal line, so now we got to chase. Tried cut off attempt by Dotson. Same thing here by Isan. Let's get in there, Clark. Haggard, that is. He bangs it down at the goalie. Goalie touches temporarily. Now we got to go get in there. Okay, Isan, you got a chance, man, and he whiffs. Elijah with it between his legs. He goes down. Stewart with a chance. Bang! No! Oh! Good lumber on it by Isan, but he missed the net. Okay, puck's back behind the net. Now it's slid out. If Haggard can chase it, Haggard misses. That's going to lead to a breakaway. Nope. The madman cuts him off. And that's fired in the vicinity of the net, but not on. Mullen's coming out of there. Look up. He does. Puck is intercepted, though. 1-on-4. They slide it through. All right, here comes Isan in the open ice. He flips forward and just misses Dotson. Dotson's still going to chase, though. There you go. There's Dotson's game. Get after him.
Yes.
And he does.
Pressure.
Takes the puck away. Tremendous play by Dotson. 2-on-1. Now Dotson's going to get the penalty.
No.
Dang it. And I know I said I would try to stop saying that, but Dotson
Well-
was being held into the boards by 2 guys, and he retaliated.
Yep, can't do that.
And he's going to go to the box. And I've been in the penalty box when stuff like that's happened with him before. I'll bet you $1 that he's crying. He's emotional.
He gets worked up.
Yep, and he knows he messed up, but we got to move on.
Got to move on. That's all right. That's all right.
All right, looks like McGrady and Clark, Vieira and Webster tasked with the PK. Second PK for us already. Not living right here, guys. Last time they had a really great shot, and Brian just robbed them of what would have been goal number 2. So we got work to do. Puck's on the stick clean, so flip it out. It's not able to get out. Puck's over to Brian. It's not held on to. It's loose here, and now Vieira's coming out. There we go. Vieira's in the open ice. You got a guy way ahead of you. Nope. Jack goes down again. My goodness. Webster hits the ice 2 to 3 times a game. Was he offsides too?
He was offsides.
Yeah, I think that last little move by Vieira when he tried to cut around the guy.
He tripped. I think he tripped when he was trying to slow up.
Absolutely, and as you know, I was looking for Bryce to pass there because he had Webster ahead of him, and that's why Webster tripped trying to slow down to be onside. Okay, Bryce, this is your opportunity to skate there. Played back the other way. Okay, McGrady sets up, taken away by Webster, slid in front, right through Vieira's legs.
Right through the crease.
Great attempt. Bummer that he wasn't able to get it. Man, Webster just rubs him into the boards.
Looks like we're gonna get a penalty. Okay.
What is this call when the ref touches his chest?
Oh, we're getting a penalty. I don't know what that.
The ref was doing this like it almost looked like a my bad call. As it is, it's a call on Webster, which
I know delay a game is this, but I don't know what that is.
Tommy
And
just
now
threw the
5 on
puck
3.
out. There we go. All right. Arapahoe's skating 3 on 5, so on those plays right there, when you get it, just rifle the puck out any way you
got
can.
to.
Offsides by Monument, great break for the Warriors.
Yeah, we're playing a little sloppy first here.
17 seconds to go in the Dotson penalty. We'll be back to 4 on 5. 37 seconds to go in the first period. Minute 16 to go on the Webster penalty. And if we can get out of this only down 1 goal, I'd be thrilled. Kicked off by Brian. Haggard takes it, just rings it along the boards. Cut off over there by number 45 of the Rebels. He spins around and ricochets off Moen. Puck's covered. 1 second left in the Dotson penalty. 21 seconds to go in the period. 1 second to go in the Dotson penalty. So those are the first things coming up. Kicked away. Dotson should be able to come back on. Puck is played out, banged off of Isan's skates, thrown down into the corner, and Dotson gives change to Ober. All right, here we go. Moen, I'm not sure what that was exactly. Moen just kind of half-heartedly turned around and flipped that puck, and I'm not sure if he was trying to pass it. I got a lot of obstructions up here. Okay, that brings us to a close of the first period.
You've been fine.
Not a good period for the Warriors. If you're tuned in with us, like we said earlier, I don't think the Rebels have a win on the season, so it's a team that we should be getting after.
Yeah,
And
we should be getting after it here, and I think they kind of drank a little bit of their own Kool-Aid here. Maybe we didn't need to show up.
well, I
But
gotta
that's
say
fine.
now that it's easy to coach from up here, but now I'm saying go back to the irregular lines.
I
But, you know,
agree.
I mean, hey, I've been on the bench, and I can tell you this. Isan played defense for us all year, then he played forward a little bit. Elvis played defense for us half the year, then he went to forward. We tried Elijah at defense in a couple games when we were blowing teams out. Henry skated for us for a few times. Guys moved around all the time. Our number one center to start the year is now a AA defenseman this year, Tucker Reed. Things change, so I get it. Coaches are just trying to.
Yeah, you gotta see what experiment a little.
Yep.
However, okay, that didn't work. Didn't work. Okay, let's go back to what was working.
And as we say that, Vieira's on with Over, one of his normal running mates. Moen and Haggard are on the backside. 39 seconds to go in the Webster penalty. So if Jack comes on after the penalty's over, that original line would be back together. Vieira's temporarily wins, and Haggard jumps forward, and that's when Haggard's at his best right there. When he comes forward and just plays with that heavy stick, he usually wins. And as I say that now, Moen's stranded alone. Nope, here comes Over. So where's the defenseman by the house? And that puck just hits one of their dudes right in the chest. Moen goes over and gets spun around, and they're going to just dance in. Bang, knocked out by Haggard. 4 seconds to go on the penalty. Here comes the puck again. Turned around.
Gotta press him.
There we go. Knocked out by Haggard. Okay. Another rip at the net. Another rip at the net. Big save by Brian. Great play. We're back to full strength, and hopefully we act like it. And Haggard bangs out again. That's in the skates at Isan, and it's ripped back down. Okay, Monument is just holding the zone on us. So there we go. Haggard flips back to the stick. I'm just begging somebody just turn and look.
Yeah.
So skate with it, Bryce, and then look. Just flip the. There we go. The puck is out of the zone, ladies and gentlemen. We have achieved
small miracles.
Small miracle. And here comes Vieira. Bryce rips and hits somebody. Over dangles and goes straight to the goal. Oh, wow, good goal by Over. Absolutely. We're joined over here by Gunner's dad. I think he needs to charge his computer.
Fellow nerds.
Yes. Oh, what's up, nerd?
Okay.
He has the most incredible microphone.
Just another one of the hockey dads coming in and joining the broadcast, sort of. You can't see him at home, but we're going to get back to the action. Paxton Over ties the game at 1, 10:22 to go in the second period. Vieira tried there, and Vieira kind of set it up. Drove in and tried to get the shot right, and it kicked off, and Over was right place at the right time. All right, Vieira gets chased behind the goal. Over there, Isan bangs on one. Chased out by Over. Well, now Monument gets around the corner. Banged into by Over. A lot of body there, but hey, if that's what the refs are going to let go, then keep doing it. Puck is cleared out of the zone, touched by Monument, so we can give chase. Nice move. Isan comes in and takes it away. He knocks it down, and then we stand there and watch it.
Yeah. Well, they got the dump, not the chase.
Right. So we are doing nice kick. Dotson with a great play there. We are doing one part really well. We are chasing these pucks right here. Tom's going to win that battle. He knocks it down behind the goal line, gets some changes. Elliott's over here. He's going to have to play this. Nope. Cut off by Webster. Webster dances in, and now it's between Isan's feet. He just kind of backhands, and you can see Isan turns and looks at the guy. It's like our players are taking offense to them, and it's like, just play.
Just play. Just play.
Because you could see it before, and here's Dotson in the corner, and he doesn't like it, so, man, Dotson goes down, and I can tell you, if you get him riled up, you're going to lose the physical battle with him. Dang it. That was off the defender's skates, almost in the net.
Gotta keep it in. Keep it in.
Clark keeps it in, bangs it down through Dotson, and there's Webster in a great position, makes the guy turn around. Now the puck comes up the board, and hopefully Clark can go play this. Clark does play it. Dotson, go ahead and take a step in. He bangs it.
That's
and
all right. That's
Straub's
all right.
able to glove it. All right, we're checking out some new technology here.
Oh my God! Now I'm a little
Yeah,
I'm a little jealous of the tech junkie for the double A's.
Nice.
Well, double A prospects. Okay, slow down.
Double A Prospects Dad over here has got some new technology we'll have to look into in the future. As I say that, McGrady rips down, goalie kicks off, and we have nobody home by the net. One thing I always stress as a coach with the kids is, where do you think the puck's going to go? So there's 5 of you. I just need one of you by the net. Pitchforked out there by Dotson, chipped away by Webster. Webster's got a little room, gains the zone, throws that net, gloved again by Staub. So okay, Straub with the R in there. Not Rusty Staub, but Straub.
We're also joined by Steve Moore here. Came to watch has no interest in the game, but came down to watch Rusty play.
All right, Vieira, Schroeder, Kono. Puck's kicked out to Haggard. Haggard's in the skates. Haggard's able to knock it down temporarily. Kono tries back checking. Bryce, turn around, Elvis, you're offsides.
Oh. Yep, tough play. Tough play.
Yeah. A lot of change of directions in 10U hockey.
Yeah, you know, it's they're young. It gets a little sloppy at times.
This is the line we started with. Kono, Vieira, and Schroeder. And as I say that, Kono's able to fight. Here we go. Now you got someone open. You got someone open. He kicks, and the goalie's able to swallow it up. Kono hits the pads. Elvis is standing in the right place. We got something
Which
going.
he usually is.
So
and that was not a bad play.
Nope.
A little firmer shot, that might have been rained out. You know?
Absolutely. Goalie was fortunate to swallow that up because it got between his pads. Elvis, you got to go play that. He does, but it still is able to come out. So now, there we go. Now we turn direction. That's offsides.
Offsides.
Okay. Another one of those quick turn of directions there. Quick change, and it catches Monument offsides this time. Vieira's ready to take the draw, and Elvis and Kono's still with him. Elvis spins around, get it on your forehand, dude. He just backhands into the zone. Now you got to give chase. Vieira's down into the corner. Kono's going to go get that, so Elvis stops and gets ready in his spot. Kono slides. That puck's out to Moen.
Oh, offsides.
Offsides. Very close. So that ends your shift. That's your reward. I've touched on that with you a lot of times. If you don't stay on sides, you get short shifted. It's as simple as that. Keep the puck in the zone and you get longer shifts. Our forwards complained constantly last year. Hey, Mike, I only got 45 seconds. And we finally started getting to the point where we were either going to penalize you with push-ups or penalize you with sitting out. Hey, nice move there. And backhand. Webster had a really good backhand on it, coming off of Eson's feed. Now the guy's got to hustle. Monument gains the zone, but offsides again. Catching a lot of breaks here with Monument being offsides.
To touch on your point earlier, really 45 seconds is kind of a long shift.
Yeah, I know. Mike, I want to say that Mike Hupp had a clock specifically, and he actually had notes sometimes on the bench. And I always laugh because I had the defensive door and I only had 4 guys. So it's pretty simple.
Yeah,
right?
You get off, you get on.
2 on, 2 off, and I was living right. Mike was dealing with 9 guys, and they were always crying. All right, puck's behind our net. Let's just go take it away. And Isan does. He pitchforks it up. That's going to get out of the zone. Webster chases. Oh, can we get there? Yep. Oversteps in between. And now it goes the other direction. And as I say that, Isan bangs it the other direction. So back and forth. Everybody's on side again. Here comes Big Tom. He's skating with it. Go ahead, big fella. Tom's going to line up and rips through the slot, but no one home. Not sure if that was pass or shot. As it was, it's still in our zone. And as I say that, it comes out. Big Tom puts a stick in there. Slid through. No damage there. This is Webster out in the open ice. Webster and Isan. Webster's going to get around. Did he try slide? Nope. Gets around. Off the goalie. Great move by Webster. Got the puck back to his forehand, which is my
good.
favorite. Of all the hands, the forehand's my favorite. Got around, banged one off the goalie's shoulder, jumped over him, didn't quite get in the net. Vieira's able to chase now, and he'll usually win these 50-50s behind the net. And Monument comes out of there with it. Temporarily back checked by Isan. Now we're line changing, so we got to go. McGrady picks up. Don't backhand it. Just skate with it, big fella. There you go. McGrady comes around. The giraffe, as his dad was calling him. You could see he had the arms extended there. All right. Slides out of the zone. Monument will have to reset. Dotson gives chase. There you go. And car collision again. And now Stewart comes out of it. Stewie's got a breakaway. Collect.
Oh, dang it!
Goalie is able to poke check Stewie right as he was about to go top shelf. I think Stewie had the goalie beat, but he got a little close.
Yep.
Haggard is able to flip down temporarily. Pucks through. Backhanded Dotson.
Oh, they gave it to him. Yep.
There's the horn. There's the hand. The puck was gobbled up, as we've seen Straub do a lot today already. And Dotson has literally zero quit in him.
Oh, man. I thought they blew the whistle because he thought he stopped it. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, Dotson's been playing at wing today. I had him at my left wing all year last year, and so he's been playing center this year. He wins a lot of draws. He's a great hustler, so I get why they've moved him to center. But as it is, today he's been running with Stewie, and they're causing problems for the other team.
Hey, yeah.
They cause some problems for our team, too.
Between the two of them, they cause a lot of problems.
So, was Stewie in the box earlier, too?
He was.
Okay, so Dotson and Stewie have already
Not
been in the
today.
box?
No, not this game.
No, not this
morning.
game. Okay. It was Webster and Dotson, as it was. They're both hustling. They're causing a lot of collisions, a lot of damage. And man, as I say that, just a clean shot. And Brian just gobbles it up calmly.
Wanger got it. And I mean no disrespect.
No?
That's just what I'm calling him.
Yeah, I wondered the last broadcast when we did the Donner. It's just funny. It's 16 candles.
Man, and he's a good kid. So.
He's such a good kid. Brian just calmly stood in there in the face of that rush, and Monument couldn't have got a cleaner look. So, like I said earlier, Brian saved our bacon a couple times. I would say he saved it again. And, man, Henry kept us in that game this morning. We were getting outshot, and we actually had a 2-0 lead. As I say that, Kono just hits the deck hard with no one around him. Hopefully he's all right. He's able to kick it. Isan picks up, and he skips it off the boards. Kono, Isan pressure. Elvis is wide open. Elvis has got a clean shot and bangs off the goal.
Oh, man.
Man, great opportunity
We are getting
there.
some good opportunities here.
I don't know if that was a pass or a move attempt by Kono. Nice. And Kono was able to find the puck. And it's in. Oh, fantastic. Fast and furious here.
This has been a much better period. What do you think there, Steve? Steve's Canadian, and he's forgotten more hockey than I'll ever know.
So as he shrugs his shoulders, I couldn't help but to think on Major League when the guy shrugs his shoulders and they don't call him the best color man in the business for nothing. Okay, to catch you up quick, Kona was either trying to make a move or trying to pass, and it found Elvis clean. And Elvis was able to collect himself, which how often do you get to do that in hockey? And got a clean shot. I seen him pick his spot. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
And just happened to hit the goalie in the shoulder. So he missed a goal by an inch or two, but we stayed with it. And Kono got one from Haggard. That was Haggard that threw down, and it skipped by the defenseman, and Kono was all by himself.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Okay, we are temporary. Nope, we're still in. Rebels down behind the goal line. That's played out by Liam Evans. Great play there. Run up out of there by Elliott. Did his work. Got it out. Don't play it with your hands, Elliott. Just stand up. He does. Got a little crowd there. Our defensemen are 3 feet from each other. I'd love for that to change. Slid through to nobody. That's going to be another icing. Big Tom leads the league in icing this year. But he's young and he's going to get better, I promise.
Leads the league in icing. I have not heard that stat. Is that an official stat?
I can't say it's official. Myself, I play beer league with all 3 of our coaches. 3 of the 4, I'm sorry. I've never played at Cameron, but I do a little puck panic myself, and they always tell me, aim for the red line. So when I panic down here, I'm a right winger because that's where they put the crappy skaters. And so I just bang it at the other red line. And it usually stays in. So I don't get many icings. And that's what Tom will pick up on too. Here we go. Puck's played down off the side of the net. Wenger just gives a look at it. Slides out of the zone. Good break for us. And now Webster picks up. Webster's going to get a clean breakaway. And he goes glove side. Gets taken down from behind. I can tell you.
Call that a penalty? Yeah.
I thought it was a trip. I thought Webster went down from a clip from behind. Webster did too. He looked back at the ref. But Webster's been on the ice a lot. And not that determines whether it was a penalty or not. And all that really matters is ref didn't call it, so drop the puck. All right, Isan and Stewie and Dotson. Okay, the hustle line is back together. As I say that, Isan just rips behind the net. Stewie picks up clean. Not able to get it out to the front of the net, though. Puck comes out, and that's Isan there. Nope. He's not able to get it, so we're backpedaling. Moen squeezes off, and bang, gets him, Stewie, that is. Now Haggard comes out for it. Off to Dotson, bangs off the boards. Perfect play. Get out of the way, ref. Ref temporarily slows the puck down. Hey, here comes Isan, rips at the net, wide. Isan throws his stick at someone. The Arapahoe players are getting flustered with them. Nice play by the Madman. Puck is still loose, and I can tell you this, if we get a penalty out of this, I won't be surprised because our players are getting frustrated with them. And we got the hustle gritty line on, so it wouldn't surprise me. But Dotson picks up clean, so he just fires down behind the goal line. Got a chase now, Elijah. Chase there by Dotson. No, sorry, that's Isan. Stewie flips over off the side. Almost in, but not in. Haggard back at the goalie, kick to the side. 8 seconds to go in the period. Get another shot. Kicked.
I saw what he was trying to do.
Haggard shoot quick. He does.
Man.
The period ends the way you want it to. I was checking over here. I thought maybe we had the Avalanche game up, and they could already be done for as far as I know. Okay. I've lost track of time today. Had a lot going on. 3-1 at the end of the second period. Who got our goals that period?
Oh, God.
Dotson with the greasy one.
Dotson.
And who? Paxton got a goal, and Kono's got a goal,
yes.
right?
Yep, that's all 3.
Paxton, Sebastian, and Elijah got goals, and Olbers was kind of a breakout. But Elijah and Sebastian, they were just the right place at the right time.
Right place, right time. Get at the front of the net. That's some magic.
I would say the cleanest looks of the day were Elvis and Webster. Elvis and Jack both had really clean looks. Elvis hit the shoulder of the goalie. Webster had that one down here and just kind of got glove saved.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a trip. I don't know if Monument's been in the box, so I would think the refs could know us a few favors here. But the way the period looked after one was a little nervous. We had all 3 goals in the second period, right?
We did.
So bad first period, great second period. Let's do it some more. I think our guys are fired up, and I can tell you I've seen some pushing. There's a fine line.
Right.
So
I don't mind a little aggressive play.
No, the intensity needs to stay there. It has to. Hockey's a rough game. Stripped away by Tom. Now play it forward. Perfect. Vieira kicks through. That's to Kono. Schroeder's open. Nice pass. Schroeder goes backhand to Kono and misses everybody. Great try. Here we go. Clark kicks down. Elvis is going to have to go and dig that out in the dirty spot, and he gets it clean. Wrap around. Bangs it off the pads. Man, good action there.
That was a good play.
What I'm surprised by is we got a wraparound off the pads and didn't get a second attempt.
Oh, they're going to call a trip.
They're going to call a trip, so we're going to get our 3rd trip to the sin bin. Man, just a great series down here by the Warriors. Kono flipped to Schroeder, found him clean, but he went to the backhand. I thought he had time to step around it, but Coach Carl will tell you Elvis has scored on that a lot. And if he had scored on that, I bet you I would have got a text message like I did in Aspen. Big Tom is in the penalty box, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. A little inadvertent, but
the good
trip's a
news
trip.
is that we're getting some practice on the PK again. Bad news is that's not the way you really want to play. All right, here goes over, and Moen plays it and falls down. Now they're going to rip at our goalie. Brian kicks to the side. That plays up the boards. If Webster,
I love the
there
attack.
we go.
Love the attack. That's what you're supposed to do. Go meet your defenseman.
Webster just gave chase, harassed him. Here comes Monument back now. And that's happening a lot. Okay, knocked out there. Monument is able to just kind of go around us, which is kind of troubling, but it's something we'll work on.
Oh, he's calling enough.
Puck is cleared out, and Monument, I'm not sure why you make that play there, but 48 seconds to go.
Oh, we got a kid down.
Oh, no. Okay. I was wondering why the whistle, because I was like, that's a pretty late icing. I didn't see the play back behind us. Looks like someone must have went into the boards and banged a knee into the boards on that last shot attempt, right?
Yeah, I was watching the play too, so I didn't see what happened.
Okay. So, no, he's not up yet. Coach is out there to chat with him. So the Monument players will get back and come over here and get some info from their coaches, as our players will from ours. I did hear him slide into the boards.
I did hear a boom.
And I thought it was stick. And obviously it was not. Hopefully that's the spot there where the goal line meets the boards, where that curve, you just hope no one catches a skate in it as they come by.
Right.
But here he's up.
He's up. He's a hockey player. He'll brush it off.
He's a diminutive little fella, about the size of Evans.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he's
I don't know. Does that work? Does that work for or against you when you go sliding into the boards, though? Maybe
with no pads, probably.
So we're still shorthanded. 47 seconds left to go on the McGrady penalty. Nice play there. Clean win by Vieira. He kicks over to Dotson. Dotson was able to get on goal. Now Dotson tries turn around in the neutral zone. I wish you just flipped that. As it was, Monument is able to keep control. They bang it off Brian. Backhand by Isan. Swung over. Great pass by Monument. Great dangle. And that's just thrown down at the net again. Clark looks and throws up the boards. Vieira is not able to kick it out of there. In the skates. A lot of stick. There we go.
There we go.
Out. Great
Good
play by
That might be
Bryce.
an icing, but that's all right.
I don't care if that's icing because the penalty will
That,
be.
oh, 1 second. Oh,
Don't we have a home clock operator today?
Second. We do have a home operator. He or she should have let that expire.
Okay, so there's 3 of them in the box. It looks like Moen and Haggard and Emerson's dad. I want to call him Merle all the time. So I'm not even sure what Mr. Haggard's name is, but one of those guys down there should have let an extra second tick off. So here we go. It doesn't matter. Kono busts out of there. He's out in the open ice. Now he's got some help. He just flips around. Our 5th guy is Dotson. So Dotson, Vieira, and Moen. So experimenting a little bit with the lines, which don't bother me at all. Kono backhanding down there when he had time to spin around bothers me more than the experiments. There you go. Good back check, though. I'll take that all day. Do it again, Sebastian. Now you guys got to spread out. Puck still not out of the zone. Vieira can pick up. He'll just rip a shot, Bryce. Bryce rips. Oh! And that was cleaned up by Kono, and now McGrady gives fight. He's going to peel off. Puck is temporarily held in, but we don't have any pressure. Sebastian plies it. McGrady kicks down. Dotson's going to chase. Here comes through. Tommy, you can play this. You can take your time and look. Take your time and look. And he does not get it out of the zone. That will age me fast. Puck is kicked off of Brian. When you have that much time, just look up and find the open space. Here we go. Perfect.
There you go.
Exactly
Oh,
that.
here we go. Here we go.
Okay, Kono's out. You got Dotson in front. He slides over there. Can't find Dotson, though. Great attempt, though, and I'm telling you, someone got in Kono's head, and he's been passing, and I love it. Here comes Dotson. Ripped.
Ooh.
Through the slot. Vieira gives chase. Nice move. And he just slides down. That's kicked by the defenseman. Haggard, take your time. Bangs one off someone's shins. Kono turns, chuck and duck. Man, almost got luck on the chuck and duck. Vieira just pitchforks down behind the goal line. That's played by Dotson. He's able to slide it through. And this is going to be icing, which is good for us. Okay, little puck panic by the Rebels defenseman as we were applying the pressure, and that's what it will do to you.
I'll take that all day.
So I got to be honest. I mean, I would have expected the score to be a little bit better in our
More
favor.
lopsided, yes.
But I can tell you our boys just need to win. Okay, Stewie finds it clean and he turns around to the backhand. Not sure. I don't know what goes through the 10-year-old mind because I've seen my son do that 1,000 times. Puck is not in the net. There's the good news.
Ooh.
Another love tap by Monument, and I can tell you that's what's getting under our players' skin.
Yes, yeah. And we don't need a little... And with this line especially... Oh, we're getting...
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen at home, it has finally caught up to them. It's been happening all game, and we have been guilty of retaliating all game.
Right.
But Monument has been doing that all game, and they just got called for it, which is going to give us the power play.
No, they called us both. We got us both.
No, they don't. We got 5.
They got it. They're doing. It
Okay.
should be 5 on 5.
Yeah.
They got both players.
So here they come with 2 more.
Which we should have a 5th.
Okay.
Oh, we do.
So
It's just
I apologize at home. We got matching penalties. Kind of, I don't disagree with that either.
Nope.
But of course, I want the call to go our way. Not gonna lie. Elvis is gonna play this, and now you got to skate. He's pinched on the boards, but he able to advance it. Isan's gonna, here we go. We got some action. Nope. Isan, nope, that's Stewie that goes into the boards hard. You gotta get out of the zone though, Stewie.
Get out. Gotta get out.
There we go. So Stewie's able to get out and picks up his pieces. Monument comes around the back of the net. Taken away there temporarily. Now we got another.
Now we're calling a hook on.
Man. So this is the fourth penalty on us, 0 on them. And I can't say that I agree. Now,
I didn't see much of the hook there.
I'm not disagreeing with what happened down here because I didn't even see it. I was watching the puck. But I'm annoyed. And as I say that, Elvis goes off the ice after about 30 seconds on, so I know he's not thrilled. That brings back Webster. Trying to figure out who his running mates are. Webster's out there at center. Off of Haggard's skates, just get it out of the zone. Haggard's able to achieve red line, now blue line. He just tries to force it through the guy, and it gets down behind the net, so it does its job. Stay on him then, Haggard. You started this party, you stay with it. Here we go, now we got to get back. Haggard chasing, Tom's watching his guy. Nice pass attempt, but it doesn't find anybody. Tommy plays it over there in the corner. That's thrown down at net, and Brian's just going to smother it.
Yep, which you should do.
53 seconds to go in the Clark penalty.
6 minutes left.
6:07 to go in the third period. 3-1 Warriors still. Evans comes back.
We lost our resident Canadian. I don't know where he went.
Yep, the Canadian has left the booth, and this is Webster trying to dangle out of the zone. Just throw it out of the zone, please. But as I say that, he's able to pick up. Little fist fighting there again, and I'm telling you this, it's not all us, ref.
No, it's not all us. However, you can't let them get under your skin.
Yep, that's true.
That's a Brad Marchand move there, you know.
Puck is knocked out by McGrady. Okay, dang it, you got to play that clean. All right.
Great save by Wanger.
The Wanger with the good save. Webster had the puck on his stick, and you just need to fire it out. I don't like the trying to skate it out of traffic when you're skating 4-on-5.
Get it out of danger. Get it out of danger.
You know, just flip it out. You see the pros, they throw it up in the ceiling.
Oh yeah. Yeah, get rid of it.
Yep, get rid of it. Now, that's hard to do. So, here we go.
There you go. That was
That was
smart,
Dotson
good
just
play.
trying to say, I'm getting it out of here. Now, Haggard, if he can turn around, he does. Bangs
There you
it.
go. Tip, no icing.
No icing, so Vieira's going to get after him. Oh, Vieira has it just go by his skates. There you go. Kick it down, Elijah. Yep, Vieira's got the puck. He's got some room. And he's trying to dangle a little bit too much. Here we go. Kono is able to come in and not. That's kicked. You got to wait.
Oh, gotta wait. He got a little excited. That's all right.
As I say that,
You missed nothing.
Elijah and Zissel had a little collision there. And sometimes it's Elijah too, don't get me wrong. I've seen him play a lot of games. He skates hard and there's not a lot of finesse to it. So they ran into each other and gave each other a little look, which I interpreted as, yep. I love you, buddy.
Yep. Why you pop after the game.
Kono not able to save. Vieira not able to save. Haggard steps in. Okay, Elijah. Haggard gets around the corner temporarily. All right, so who's on the puck? There we go. Elijah's on it. It's poked away by Haggard. That's where Kono, that was your turn. Okay. Big Tom throws down, hits somebody in the knee. He did not like that. Vieira, nice little stick there, but now you got to go. Okay. Ripped from a distance. I'm happy he did that.
I am too. Take that all day.
Okay, throw it out. Vieira was almost tripped. You got guys ahead of you. 3-on-1 if you do it right. Vieira comes through, and he's going to rip a shot. Swallowed up by the goalie.
Swallowed up. Wasn't a bad play. That wasn't a bad play,
Can't
though.
argue being that much lumber on a shot.
Yeah,
I mean, really a
yeah.
high quality wrist shot there from the Era. And goalie was able to gobble it up.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
Yeah, Caden Straub's been strong for them. He's gobbled up.
Let's hope that came back here.
Yeah.
We lost some internet there.
We had that issue in the game without you. Okay. Here we go. Poked away. Now it's in front. Throw that puck out of there. It's out of there temporarily. Backhanded in. Kicked off to the side. Okay. Nice play there by Elvis. Knocked out of the zone. Get after him now. Stewart with the deflection. There you go. Everybody get down now. Elvis find a spot. Isan find a spot. Stewart, that's not exactly the way we want to go, but it's okay.
Play, but
now you get to go do some more work, Stewie. Elvis, your turn. So he's able to pick up clean. He spins around. Okay, keep fighting. Taken away by the second dude. But Elvis is taken down from behind and not a penalty called. And I'm telling you at this point, the Monument refs have clearly been slipped a 50. Okay, Elvis is back to that position again, fighting along the boards. He gets it taken away there by the defenseman. There, Elvis has got time and he just rips from the corner off the side of the goalie. I don't disagree with getting it on net, but when you have that much room, maybe just skate towards the net. Big collision there by the Madman.
oh,
Clark is able to hold on to it.
what are we calling here? That's either a really late whistle.
$20 says it's on us.
Okay, well,
The
yeah.
fins he in his pocket tells me it's on us.
Well, Liam was. It wouldn't be right if he didn't get a penalty.
True. In Stewie fashion, he's able to get a penalty there. But we had a couple pretty clear calls here. The collision at the blue line was interference. The blatant trip from behind.
The trip was, yeah.
Right. And we had puck on our stick in a position of strength. And at the end of the day, what matters is what the ref calls, and that means we got a minute and a half to kill a penalty here.
2.5 to play the game.
So hopefully we can play this puck out of the zone. That's over. And there, Monument's able to dangle around. Okay, Jack, just throw it out. Oh my goodness. Puck's ripped on net again.
Oh, like a shortstop.
Minute 9 to go in the penalty. I'm not going to repeat it. You know what I saw there.
I know what you saw.
So,
And
Arapahoe's-
uncalled, something that should have been.
Arapahoe, no penalty. The play by us.
Oh,
Could have been made. So 4 on 5 again. Puck is squirts past the defenseman. Chase here by Webster. Kicked out. Webster's in some open ice. Put it in the back of the net, Jack. Back of the net. Right side. Boom! Hard work paid off for Webster there. Short-handed.
Yes, and you create your own luck. He hustled, he chipped it to himself. Breakaway, other end.
As he chipped, he's already got momentum. So then it's just gas pedal. That makes the score 4-1. 2 minutes to go here in the third period. 57 seconds still to go in the Stewie penalty. And I got to tell you, Monument, for being down, they've been impressive with the stick handling. Like right here, they're just back on goal.
Oh,
Ryan with another
shortstop. Like he should play first base for the Yankees.
The Wangers went the distance here, right?
Oh yeah.
Henry went the distance today.
Yeah.
So coaches must have said that. We got 2
Yeah.
games today. You go one, you go the other.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I
Yeah,
love
no
that
problem with
they're
that.
doing
And both goalies, I mean,
Oh, they've been doing good. What, 2 goals in 2
Right.
games? Or
Henry gave up 2 the whole game against Lafayette.
That's right. 3.
Boom. Glove save. Wanger.
I'm telling you, man, he needs. The
Right.
Blue Jays might be looking for a new first baseman.
37 seconds to go in the Stewart penalty. Still on the PK. Got a lot of practice on the PK today. That's 5, I think. Here we go. Vieira is able to chip out. He smells open ice, not able to capitalize. But Isan, you got some open ice. You just got to chase. Good. There you go. Isan's rewarded and kicked forward by Vieira. He's going to get a shot on this. Bang! Off the pads.
I loved how he held up.
Nice play there by Vieira. Not rewarded, but great play. Haggard dances in. He wants a shot off the pads. Really solid play there by Straub. Back in front. Here we go. Can Tommy catch up to this? He is able to dance around. Rips off of someone's chest. Vieira backhands off the face. Isan backhands off the face of the goalie. So great save, I guess. And that was Isan, not Vieira. And as I say, don't go to your backhand. I guess if you got a backhand like that. But now we get back to open ice. Drugged down.
Oh, got another penalty.
Banged off by Haggard. I don't mind that penalty.
No, I don't mind that penalty.
That was a breakaway.
Yeah, I don't mind that penalty. That was a smart penalty.
Was it... Oh, that was McGrady?
Yeah.
Man, I would have sworn it was one of the littler guys. I thought it was either...
Well, the refs weren't paying attention either. They just grabbed a guy. They were like, hey,
I guess I'll watch the broadcast
somebody tripped
later.
somebody, so...
I could have sworn it was either Paxton or Moen, one of the littler guys. Doesn't matter. We're going to spend the rest of the game on the PK with a 4-1 lead, 37 seconds to go in the third period. Okay. That's Clark, and he just rips it smartly to the open ice.
To the other end.
So that makes them chase it over there, and it escapes the zone.
It's out of the zone.
Just a great play by Clark.
And what are we getting? Offsides, maybe?
Offsides,
yeah,
I'm assuming.
Now I look at it. Yeah, they had two players that were 20 feet deep.
22 seconds to go in the third period. 4-1 lead Warriors. Not the prettiest game we've played.
No.
I would say both of our games earlier, the loss and the tie, were prettier.
Oh, much prettier.
But we did have some great chances. Don't forget, Elvis went off the goalie's shoulder. Jack got stuffed on a breakaway. We had another couple plays where we were down by their net with it loose. Nice dangle again by Monument. And again...
Oh! And he flashes the leg. Oh, that went in. But
yeah. As the buzzer sounds, it looks like they're going to count it on the scoreboard. Monument rips one. And I got to tell you, we had several opportunities down there again. And instead of throwing the puck to the side, we threw the puck up the middle. And that's why it ended up in the back of the net. Fortunately, it doesn't break our hearts. Because in this tournament so far, we've given up 3 goals in the last 20 seconds of the game.
Yes.
So not a good trend, not something, and I don't know what the ref is talking to him about. Maybe
the goal.
Oh yeah, getting the goal number. Well, either that or collecting his paycheck. Now, of course I'm a homer, but the penalties were 5 or 6 to nothing, and I seen clear penalties on them. And I actually seen a lot of instigation on them as well, and a lot of retaliation on us. And as you know, guys get paid a lot of money for that in the NHL.
Oh, yeah.
So, 4-2 win.
4-2 win. Would have liked a 4-1 win in case this comes down to goal differential, but...
With any luck, it doesn't. But I can't say that it was clearly in before or clearly in after the whistle. Very close, right? And really, it doesn't matter. But
way to go, Rebels. Good job, guys.
well, I was trying to get Elvis's attention. He's been hit or miss with his after-game rituals.
Well, we're back here at, 7:20 tomorrow, right?
7:20 tomorrow morning. We are at Family Sports, 7 a.m. This one right here, my little one that's joined us this game, is on the ice for practice. So we're still trying to sort that out.
Where's he got to practice?
He's got his 8U advanced practice, but he is on the same team with Coach Ober's younger son, Hayden. So we're going to have some communication, I'm guessing. And I was thinking I can get Elvis to the rink at 6:20 because we have to be here an hour early. Come over here, get him skates on, helmet on, ready to go. Maybe pads if he wants, but throw him on the ice and then go back to Family Sports Center because I've never done that do-si-do before. Have you ever went to the wrong rink?
So we went yesterday, as a matter of fact.
I've went to the wrong rink and had to have my wife drive because I was coaching, and so both Elvis and I already had our skates on. So we both put our guards on, went out to the car, and rode over to Family Sports and had to text the other coach, hey, we're on the way, but we're stupid. Or well, one of us is. Didn't check the app. Okay, Arapahoe won 1-1 in the tournament. The win is what matters. Took care of business. Monument drops to 0-3 on the tournament. Navy, we're assuming won, and once again, we've had this technology the whole game. We could look anytime we want. I don't know if it really matters for us today.
This could end up with a tie, depending on how we do tomorrow with the locomotives. So that's why I was kind of hoping for a little bigger win. Go to standings.
Well, I would have thought we would have been on the, if Game Sheets was up to date, then I would have thought that we would have been, it would have showed that, but it doesn't. So Navy went 4-0 in the tournament. They've already played 4 games.
Yeah, they played 2-2. 2 yesterday, 2
so
the day
we're
before.
1-1-1. Locos are 1-1-1. And we play Extreme in the morning.
Right, and Lafayette plays, I believe, this team.
Monument.
So that's why I was kind of hoping for a little.
So there it is for you folks. Tomorrow morning we play the Extreme. We need to win. Monument plays Lafayette, and Lafayette would figure to kind of be in the same boat as us against Monument and have a good chance to win that game. We won by 3 goals we would have won by 3 goals this game if not for that last second one. Could that come into play tomorrow? We'll see. But we could earn a trip to the championship and a rematch against Navy, which was a 3-2 lead for the good guys until 2 minutes 28 seconds to go.
Right.
So far, we could be 3-0 if we would have just closed things out.
Closed it out. Yeah. So with that, 7:20 tomorrow.
7:20 tomorrow morning, Family Sports. So if you're in the area, get down to Family Sports to see us play.
And if you're up, watch it here.
And if you're in Iowa, it's 8:20 in the morning. So
how'd the Hawkeyes do?
The Hawkeyes lost on a last second field goal to the Ducks. So 18-16, heartbreak at home, but great game. And that's all I got for you. Join us tomorrow morning at 7:20 if you can. Thanks for being